Haïtien, frère, sœur, petit, moi. Bah, vle Haïtien que nous prenons la confusion qui dans le pays à qu'on y a. Des sont de militants, tant qu'arabes, qui t'a vraiment utile dans la révolution. Au lieu de été plus dans la zone 9 départements, puis après, on sur le monde. Pour l'heure, tu apparu vraiment pour diaspora, tu as fait effort pour accorder population besoin entrer pour de presse camion, gaz. Peut-être qu'entrer dans la capitale là, venir réclamer Guy Philippe comme président à Muscadet. Et puis pour Bessab qu'on y a ta sécurité sur route, parce que Bessab a 30 000 pour qu'à voyager sans problème. Pour sécurité, pour entrer dans la capitale là, pour venir devant parler à la, pour nous mettre Guy Philippe sous pouvoir avec Muscadet pour nous sauver le pays d'Haïti. Vous comprenez, c'est ça, militant, on est un militant. On ne prend pas quoi que comme si nous avons blanc, mettons gouvernement établi, c'est blanc qui met son gouvernement établi. Il y a l'armée, il y a la police avec. Sur quelque chose, ça nous fait des ordres. Qu'on y en a fait des ordres vrais. Pour l'armée tirer sur nous, pour la police tirer sur nous, et bien nous ne parlons pas de la police là mal. Parce qu'on y a là, nous parlons attaquer des diplomates qui, comme si leur sous-sol haïtien, papa, ambassade là, représente le pays, oui. C'est ça, faut, ou doit entrer dans l'ambassade, gouvernement haïtien, pas prendre encore. Parce que qu'on n'y a pas, ou pas sur terrain haïtien encore, ou sur terrain gouvernement du pays. C'est ça, faut, ouais, que Alex Balmier, qui était marié en somme, il était ambassadeur, ils font petit, on avait de Caracas, sinon. Là, ça, votre petite là, haïtienne, parce que les fêtes, on avait dans l'ambassade là, que était accouché, pas même l'hôpital même. Il a accouché seul dans l'ambassade là, sous territoire, il fait, bon, haïtien, sur des façons haïtiennes que lié, il pas fait dans l'hôpital Caracas, pour t'as enregistré as a baby. Il fait dans l'ambassade là, de ce que sont haïtiennes. Faut comprendre, oui. Comment? Bon, c'est le bagage que nous ne connaissons pas. Comprendre que Arabes, comme si on entêté, qui comprennent que toute bagarre a frappé manchette, vient violent, même violence là. Et Jésus dit qu'on ne sait pas jamais faire à violence, haïtien. C'est ça pour nous mettre dans la tête nous tout le temps. Votre bon Dieu te voit un petit pour dire qu'il nous vivre, pas jamais faire violence. Parce que toute violence, c'est pour Satan. Toute violence, c'est pour voir pour Satan. Pour plus mauvais bagages arriver, non. Pour mon Dieu punir, non. On a fait violence là, parce que il était noyé, nous déjà, les Caïn te fait violence sur frère, qui tue frère, c'est violence. Oui. So, si nous ne pas racheter mon manchette, c'est violence. Qu'on y a bon Dieu qui doit punir nous, tout Haïti. C'est ça pour nous, obligé de comprendre. Quand on parle introduit un petit anglais, on avait deux avec Américains. Pour moi, si moi, je suis sauvé, parce que c'est ça, mais grand-papa me sont blancs, c'est ça, parce que je suis blanc. Et c'est pour eux, là. Je suis là pour le peuple américain, pour blanc américain même, pour changer, en vraiment Dieu frapper les finances. Je ne peux pas aimer ça pour personne. Je ne peux pas aimer tout le monde comprendre que, comme si le monde ne peut pas arrêter, ce n'est pas possible. J'aime faire mon monde là, j'aime l'homme faire mon monde là, surtout blanc, il ne peut pas arrêter comme ça. Et puis blanc, on sait que li passé là-dedans, li quitte non comme si dans l'état de pauvreté, dans l'état de comme si de square, et puis lui même li développé, et puis qu'on a li pensé que par lui même li pas mettre développement ça so. Parce que l'apprendre, il est qu'on fait ça on va le faire. Il était qu'on arrêter mon yo les massissi yo, pas de bagage ça même non époque. Yo te kon track yo, police arrêté yo, qu'on y a là, yo vin joindre freedom, yo vin accepter, yo vin apprendre. Mais faut qu'il t'o apprendre tout. Sauf on font parler avec pour m'expliquer on sait de bagarre. I'm sorry to my white children in America especially. I'm saying? Because that's why I could see you now. You are my children, white Americans. For you, because you know what I'm saying, especially you. Because you don't want and I'm sorry for my English, because I never have a chance to go to school. When I was going to school, my wife got pregnant, so I have to assume my responsibilities, go to work. You know what I'm saying? Let her go to school, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't have a chance because, it wasn't that easy. So she had to go to school herself because she was younger. But I never had a chance, because I was 30 years old already and she was 22. She has a better chance because she was here before me. Go to school, go to high school here and all that. Man, I came at 30. By the time I go to school to go to college, I couldn't. Therefore, the little English that I have, I learned it from all my children. You believe that? And now you become all my children. I can see you like Jesus saw you. Because Jesus call you daughters, and son. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I could see. But can I be on the street and call you daughter and son? You say, this man is crazy. You're not my dad, you know what I'm saying? But I am. Because God make me see that you are my children. That God can see you. Because I got to see you like that to do the best I can for you, to protect you from evil. I don't come to do nothing. I come to fight with you and the violence that keep, our children unsafe in this world. Violence from war. So we can have no war no more because, I can show you power from God. Whatever I want to make happen, I got angels that can make it happen without no violence. You just put it to sleep and you get arrested. But you have something, white man. You went far, you know what I'm saying, to accept certain things that you fought before. But why you like making progress, those countries do say the same. They make progress in democracy and freedom. Because you're the free world, but on your own ways. Me, I come to free the world from evil, and that's the real freedom that will come for everything people will see. We understand. Me will respect what I said for what I accomplished on my own with angel and the power not to get old that my father stopped me from aging for the world to see I'm 90 years old and I'll do the same. So you will listen to me. The world will listen to me for what I bring to the world because I bring money to everyone. Because God knows, that's the problem of the world. That's money. People that got country that got a lot of money, country that industrialize themselves and cause a lot of what I'm saying, poverty to other countries. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dry condition because people don't have no rain. They cannot make no food. Me, I will bring the water everywhere in the world. I got money like that. When you get the fuel, you cross the world with fuel. Me, I can cross the world with pipe and bring water to countries that don't have it. If I can bring to them, I will bring them and still make the food for them. Because that's the first problem we're facing, poverty, misery. People dying for food in the world. Is that possible? No. I don't get the food, to bring to them. No. I make the food, organic food that they like to eat. And we, if we get to a point that we don't do the fuel no more, the fossil fuel, we will have rain now. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's what, you use so much, what I'm saying, yourself, big countries, you got big rivers and all, and those countries, they suffer. They got really dry conditions, they don't can make the food. And they're suffering. So now they want to leave their country and give themselves, to go to cross and die. Crossing to, what I'm saying? I'm dying here, so if I can cross, maybe I have a chance. And 1,000 people die crossing. They don't have to cross no more. Because I bring the food to them and I bring money. I got help like that, from God, that can see that, why we're suffering because, of you, white man. because you took everything for yourself and make it big and have enough money to help, but you don't help. You keep the money just to make you powerful and control the world. Your power to buy, white man. But as I'm saying to you, you know, you went, you know what I'm saying, before that, you know, you used to bar the homosexual, lesbian, you know, bars and all, police and all, as marijuana and all. Now you make your own progress, and this is right. You went in the right way because that's the way I'm going. But people believe in Jesus, you know, because what Jesus could do. But you know, what you impose to people with your power, it's not what they say, because they don't make the progress you're making. You got to go slow with them, and a man that can show them, I bring money to you in my power with angel, never get old, so they will listen to me. To accept my children as homosexual, you know, as lesbian, as transgenders all over the world. You understand me? You understand? Because with Jesus, you know what I'm saying, you have, you know what I'm saying, a lot of miracles, you know, that let you accept him. You know what I'm saying? What he said to you, because he showed you things that you can believe that you could see. That's what people saying, you know what I'm saying? You know, I believe because what I saw Jesus did. No? If you try to get some fish, you know, you could then. You can find no fish. When you get to Jesus, he said you're going to get some and do something in you got a boat full of fish. Now you believe in his power. Whatever he's saying, you're going to believe. And other miracle. If somebody died, you know, after 4 days, you know, Jesus still give you life. What you going to do now? Tell me what you're going to do. You know, how you going to believe, like, you know, for what you saw, to accept if Jesus says something to you because you know it's from God. So what you're going to see too, I give you things that you can believe, that you can see, to believe in what I say to you, to let homosexual and lesbian be free. Free at last, you know, all over the world, any part of the world. If that's who they are, they got to have a life too in the Word of God. Because, you know, they are part of the Word of God. And you got to let them be all over the world to be free at last. For that bring to people, you're going to believe for what I said to you, for what I do. What you will see, white man. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You said that, you know what I'm saying? You got the president, that the leader of the free world. You're not free, white man. Now, as long as you're not evil, you know what I'm saying? It's not the free world, that's still the world of evil that the white man built and put people in poverty. Because, you know, you put yourself so big, you know, and then now you cannot, you know, live on your own. You know what I'm saying? Because you need people to help you in your country to do things that you need to be done, that you will not do for the money what you paid. So you being immigrants, you know, to pay them money that you don't accept to get paid, but they will accept it because they're in poverty, because you keep them in poverty for that. Look at how Joe Biden opened the doors with Pamela Harris, you know, bad and ways, you know. Look at how many immigrants leave their country to come here. Even police officers left. Because they got the gangs, you know, they're afraid of the gangs. They left their country, they abandoned their country to come here. Because they only pay them $200 a month to die. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're a country that got gangs, you know, all over you. All they pay you is $200, and there is no guarantee for your wife or your child if you die. They try to sleep with them when they go to get some money because you're dead, you know what I'm saying? And then the guy said, oh, you know, the one that on power, they see your wife and then they want to have sex with her. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, because you're dead. You know what I'm saying? But officers here, you know what I'm saying, if you die and not out of duty, you're going to have something. Your child, your wife, you know, they're going to be blessed, you know, by the government. And the police department also will care. It's not the same thing in Haiti. Do you understand, white man? As I said to you, You know what I'm saying? You don't follow my videos because they're in Creole. But when I put something in English, I believe that people that see that will tell you, watch the videos because, I've been with Channel 7 for 5 years. They prepare to say I'm threatening people instead of accepting what they saw. Yeah, 5 years, I've been warning them that this year is the start year of misery for the Native Americans, My father freed the people of Egypt from the same thing. And you worse because now you're in their land. The Egyptians took in the people from Israel, put them in their country. That's what God said to Moses, tell Ramesses, let my people go because God got the land from them. But that's their land. I cannot tell you that. But before, I said to your president, Joe Biden, let my people multiply. Because you control their multiplication, white man. You cannot deny that how you do. You know your story, that you've been killing them and their reserve when they multiply. You find a way, send soldiers to kill them. Because you have to control their multiplication so they don't come for vengeance or become the same like you, 100 million, 200 million. What you going to do now? So you let them say 5 million so you can control them. So they have no power. And you bring a lot of people here too that love America, that build a life here, that will be against them. And you free the black men to be against them with you. Abraham Lincoln. No, I don't have to tell you too much story, white man. You're going to lose. If you want killers that Donald Trump that tells you that, we'll kill people by thousands, when he was a president, that's what he said. Go check. He said that to you. We kill people by thousands, therefore we can have no killers no more. No, there can be no armies no more, white man. My father don't want no soldiers no more that crucify his son on Pontius Pilate. It's the same politicians like Donald Trump, Pamela Harris, that, matching with Pontius Pilate. Now, we need someone that just like me that can see that the same thing that I see. You know what I'm saying? Chinese, Muslim, black, white, Spanish, whoever. Humankind, our children. And that's David Bion that can see it. And he's not a killer, we know that. And this man got so many white blood in him, he can bring the peace to this world. And he's not a racist, we know that. David Bion is known all over the world, playing with black children. It's going to be what I need, If you choose, killers, you're not going to make it, white man. Because killers cannot free you from evil. And I'm here to free you from evil. Evil got to go. That's why Jesus died. That's why Jesus came here. He won from us, because he beat evil, but accept him to die and forgive us, And he said to you, I make everything brand new with your Father now. All you have to do is to love each other. And evil will be gone. But you did that. You kept feeding evil. White men came, even, where Jesus was, white men killed the Jews, for what they have. And Rome was really rich, but you could then, what I'm saying, satisfy what you have. White man, you never satisfy. You want more and more and more. And you want to rule this world. But you rule the evil world, and the kingdom is here. Now, you got to accept the power to love, to let the kingdom to enter, white man. All the kingdom cannot enter, so my Father will come after you. Because for the kingdom to enter, you got to free the Native Americans, to make a state for them. They can be part of Congress, and give me them with me. And I will bring, support to you, $300 trillion to your economy. And with the power of love, me and David going to free the world, because when you have a president of United States of America, is the most powerful man in the world. We got money, 300 trillion a year. And I got 200 trillion for the rest of the world, and we will share the money to help them, to fight the crime. Because, poverty, what I'm saying, that. That's what you have more, violence in the ghettos. And that's what you put the drugs, the guns, and everything. And Haiti, you can control a level of crime because you got the power for that. When Haiti called them, because you take the armies. Yeah, that's why government that take the armies that Haiti in so much trouble to bring a president, a priest that said to burn people alive. You can be the president of a country and say to people to make justice on their own. You come and talk to people, you know what I'm saying, they don't my coat, you know what I'm saying, what they need to do to them to burn them. When the people burn them, you say, yes, don't burn them. You're a president, you know, people can do justice on their own. You have institutions for that. If the Tontomako did some crimes, you know, you pursue them, arrest them, judge them, put them in jail or whatever you do, but that's you. If you want to apply, you know what I'm saying, because you got things like that, you know, you got death sentence, you know, in America. If you want, you kill them, whatever you do, but it's not the people that did it. That's your government, you know what I'm saying, justice, you know, from the Constitution. You understand that? So when the army saw that, you know, the general arrest him and you take the army and brought him back. But you wanted him to bring him back to privatize everything for you, or privatization, you know, or you did it, white man. You took everything that we have, you know, to give to other people, other companies, you know, and Haiti become really poor. Because you have no money. And the little money that we have, we let people steal it so you can have, you know what I'm saying, your gorge on them. Like, you know, I got something on you, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to cut your visa if you don't do what I do. I mean, you white mening people, not black male. You white, so you white male people, not black. All the things that bad is, you know, it's always black male. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do. You see, you get the word like that. What's the black male? No. If you white male people. You know what, man? We know what you did. You did everything, but you know we can ask for forgiveness. You know, from God, from us. If God can forgive you, that kill your son that never do anything wrong to you, and it's God, and you kill his son who could just destroy you, but he show you even God can forgive. So if you're a sinner, what can you find forgiveness to? That's how it is, white man. But we never find forgiveness, you know. We always, you know, want to do vengeance, you know, an eye for eye and tooth for tooth, as, you know, you learn in the Old Testament. But Jesus came and he explained to you, as a sinner, you're not qualified to kill. Because you don't give life. You don't take life. If God gives life, he's the only one that can take life. So if we die before our time. Because it's not God that take your life. That's man, you know, that you trust, you know, with your money and make weapons, you know, say that, you know, they make you powerful. And what the weapons give you, and you know, they give you cancer. That's sick, you know. You know how much cancer, you know what I'm saying? The politicians that you pay with your money, the children that you give to them and pay them with your money, and they have cancer when they bring them to become marine, Camp Lejeune and all. That you got, you know, big lawsuit about, you know, the chemical in there. That maybe lose your baby if you're pregnant. We know everything, white man. Why you kept that way? When I'm here to protect you and save you from God, from the wrath of God. You're not going to make it, white man. Don't make the same mistake as the Egyptians, you know, and don't listen to God. And let the people from Israel, the Hebrew, to be free. To tell them, let me see let my people go. And I said to Joe Biden, let God people multiply too. Make a state for them now. From New York State to Canada. That's another state. You know. From upstate New York at the end. You know, you start, you know, close to the bridge and you go inside of Canada and make an American state. Canada would give the land. I pay for that. I give Canada has help $500 billion a year. Yeah. To make sure that, you know, they accept to give the land that's not theirs. And that's an American state. And Indian from Canada can become an American now. So I can take care of them. Because I don't have no law like that for Canada. Took them $600 a week, you know. As you can have to do, white men or people that never get paid. Not the one, not Haitian that kill the white man or Jamaican that kill the white man for freedom. Those from Martin Luther King, I know every last name to give you $600 a week forever. I don't know when my father's going to stop it, but I will have $300 trillion every year to spend white men on you. So you don't pay for nothing no more. I'm saying in 4 years, I all give America electric cars and we do other countries. You don't do no fuel no more. Can't. The carbon dioxide killing us now. That's how you see all the climate change. My father give you rain now because he can show you I give you rain even, but after that, after punishment, there's no rain no more. We're going to die. We have no water to drink, no water to take no shower. Water is going to dry. Because the atmosphere of God can't take no more for what you're doing, what you're thinking you're doing. And I'm saying your scientists that invented, they told you. The fuel is not good for us. As carbon monoxide, that's poison. It's come from your building, from any gas, fossil fuel. And now you see science that said, okay, let capture carbon monoxide now. You got other energy. We're not alone, white man. That's angel that here waiting for me. For you to surrender to God, and make the state and accept you, said David Mio. If you put killers that are armies, you will lose, white man. But for to bring the wrath of God on you. That's the last small one you have, and the alien was bad, right? And I predicted to Channel 7 to whom in my videos. Accept the power to love, white man. Save your country. And become the most powerful country no more. A zillionaire country. That with me and David Mill will show you power. I don't do things with armies, I do things with armies of God, my angel. Are you with me? Because I'm the last one. I'm the last star of God, that bring peace to the world. And I don't use no armies, I got, angel that would put, the Taliban to sleep, Russia to sleep and Kim Jong-un to sleep. Get arrested, those people, Putin Kim Jong-un, bring them to jail in my country to face justice. I got life for Putin, I got 10 years for Kim Jong-un. I got 30 years for the Taliban, the leaders, and free them, free Afghanistan, from them. And I said, and peace will come to the world when I do that, And I will roam China. You want to go to sleep, China? Or whoever. Who Hezbollah over, I bring peace to the world and money to every country is about $50 billion every year to them, to help them with poverty. And a lot of police also, we can control the crime. So if evil still having, the violence, my father cannot take him out. Jesus told you can have no two masters. If you feed the bad master, he always going to stay. My father cannot take over. You can have two. But if you don't do the crime no more, we respect human rights, we live free at last. Now evil got to go. So the real master will take over and the kingdom of God will enter. Every cancer, everything that you put, my father will clean for you because I'm clean for him. As long as you do things for God, he will do things for you. Abraham give Isaac, to God, as a sacrifice to burn him. But he accept what you got. My father sacrificed his son for you. But the sacrifice of the Son of God was, what you needed to free you from evil. He did free you because, he didn't listen to evil. No. When he has to die, evil told him that, your father can save you. You don't have to suffer like that, He has power. Ask him. But he did ask. He's not supposed to ask, Jesus knew. From the beginning, he told you that, destroy this temple, in 3 days, I'll build it back. Talking about the temple of his body, but you're not, the temple of God. Your body is not the temple of God. Your spirit is. You're the temple of evil because you're born from sex. Sex is evil because when evil make you eat, now you can see sex. But that's evil then because you become like animal. But you're not an animal. You got the spirit that you have to cherish and live good, but you never live good. So God's Son sent his only Son as a messenger to you and show you how you live your life with no violence. That's why people love Jesus. If Jesus was a killer, you will never love him. So Jesus is a king. In heaven, he told you that. I'm not a king here, but I'm a king, and I'm the right side of God. So you have a king. So become soldiers of Jesus, to follow the king where the king went and go to heaven too and live forever. But that's what I bring to you, white man. If, we work together, you know what I'm saying? And accept, what I bring to you. Your children will bow not to sin. Say 63 never get old like me. If the sin is gone, God is happy. He don't want to let you get old no more. It can't stop you from aging. God can do everything. Everything is possible with God. So therefore, you know that God show you, my son went up 33 years old. That's how you stay up there as a man. So when you say 63, if you die, you know what I'm saying, you're going to go to the sun. When you piss on the sun, your body is going to stay, be destroyed. Because Jesus' body couldn't destroy because, you know what I'm saying, he was the Son of God, and he stays 33. Now you got to lose the 63 years old body. God give you a new one, the same face that you have when you were 33. Oh, that's power. You see what God can do? God can do everything. And he just want peace to the world. For men have no power to kill us no more. Because we suffer too much from men. Hitler, Caesar, and all of those people that kill us. That bring pain to your life. No more death, no more crying, no more pain, white man, that I bring to you. Because I'm the last one. And to believe in me, you're going to see that I never get old. And in 24 years of white president, that will do just 8 years each, about 3 presidents. If you get David Muir, he will do 8 years for what they're about to do for you. Everything is free, white man. Education. You know what I'm saying? Health is free. You don't pay for nothing. I got $300, $300 trillion to cover for everything for you. Keep the money. We need it. You know what I'm saying? It's little money. Don't pay for nothing. Don't pay for nothing. Electricity, I pay for it. When you get, charge your cars, you know what I'm saying? You got the charger at your home. I cover that. I got $300 trillion to spend on you, white men, every year for what you're about to do for God, With your power of love, we can take communism out of this world. We can erase, misery. You can bring the daily bread, as Jesus asked for you, for the daily bread. He asked for you in that prayer. And I'm here to fulfill everything that Jesus asked for you in that prayer for 40 days. 40 nights, never eat, never drink. Keep praying God, for the kingdom to enter. And the kingdom is here, white man. And you said you believe in God, you believe in Jesus. But Jesus is no God, Because God cannot lie. If God was sending God to you, he will tell you. But he said, I'm sending you a Messiah, a messenger to you, an example how you live your life here. Jesus was an example, and that's all. He was a man that used the bathroom as you, a sinner. And you're saying, because you eat, you listen to evil to eat. You're not supposed to eat. God forbid you to eat, but evil tempt you and said, you see, God got power like that, because he's eating. That's why they said not to eat. He got you. When you eat now, you become immortal. Because you have to continue to eat to digest to survive. But God already knew. So he prepared the food for you and said, you're going to go out with your sweat now because I can feed you no one because I'm not going to be here. Because you're going to make me leave because, you're going to pour. My father don't deal with no pour. That's for you. You know what I'm saying? So he left, and went in the place waiting for you where evil cannot go. But, what was, when you ate, what was the punishment of God? Because you didn't do no violence, I'm saying? He said that, you're going to work with your sweat. Your woman, going to give birth, in pain because, she the one that eat the food first, but you ate it too. So you can't blame her. If she said you eat the food, say no, but my papa said don't eat the food, but you ate it because you like it too. So don't blame nobody for your mistake, mankind. You blame the woman for everything. And she's the one that continues to give you life, to love you, to give you a reason to live this life. Because if you have the woman, what's the sense of your life? Give you good love, give you children, make food for you, Maybe now men learn to cook, but before that, that's women that used to cook for you, the good food, give you good love, and give you children that you love. So you always blame the woman. They got to be free too. No blame nobody no more. It's no blame to no one. The thing is gone. We're going to love each other and respect each other as humankind in this world and live, with equality, unity. You know what I'm saying? Equality is what we need in this world for people to know, you know what I'm saying? We have to respect each other for who we are. If God gives you life, there's nobody that's superior than nobody. Don't bring things of evil when your children bow down to sing as Jesus. Jesus never seen nobody superior. He never seen no color, no hair, no nothing. We bring everything from evil to assume something. Because it's evil. Do you understand that? You know what I'm saying? You're going to believe in what I said when you see me, what I can do for you. What kind of power my Father put in me to reveal himself, so we don't believe in Mother Nature and law and voodoo and whatever it is no more. Believe in God, the real power. The power to love white man. Not the power of what politicians doing because, you're giving that power of your power to buy. Because you're necessary for every country of the value of their money. Is that true? You spend $1 trillion, American, you know what that means, to December to January to New Year. $1 trillion power to buy. So if your country got power, you give them the power. Because you're necessary for every country. If you don't have America, what's the value of their money? What's the value of the money of Haiti that, your country make François Duvalier destroy everything, every corpse that we can export now? What's the value of our money? Done. So I got to plan back, everywhere, And I got to, bring down that misery so I can fight evil. Because along you have ghettos, the violence will always be there. And you know that your government put certain violence, white men, but you don't have it. But they put in Brooklyn and Queens and everywhere. And for the news, the media, to function. Yeah, you know that, white man. You know what I'm saying? Every drugs, everything that happened in this country, big fire. No, it's no fire no more. I control every building. That's what I create 1 billion jobs in this country, right, man? 1 billion jobs. And I know I can create 1 billion jobs in this country. So you have no problem of jobs, And I'm going to do the parkway for you. Yeah. I put 51 million helicopters. 1 million helicopters in every state that will transport you to a place when you're going to work, I put job, 10, 20 minutes from your area, you have to take the parkways. Because I got to prepare those well for your children, for other people that will come. Because how are we going to drive in a parkway like that? Your people didn't think about what traffic we're taking. Now, the world is going to be beautiful. You have time to be stuck in parkways. Yeah. I put parkway on the ground, on top. I do everything. I got money like that. And I will not put everybody in the parkway like that because I got jobs, 1 billion jobs, all over around you. So you have to job. You can do local and go to work. I got so much money that coming to you, white man. I give you $24,000 a year when you pay taxes, $12,000, in Christmas. $12,000 in Easter. And you got $600 that coming to you every week if you qualify for it. It's not everyone. White men that built this country, I know your last name. Yeah. White men that bring the slave here. The slave that work here without killing you. They got $600. The Native American, they got $600 a week. That everybody got money, white man. This world is only about money. And God saw it and said, all right then. I got to bring the money. And I got the money. If my Father can multiply fish, and bread for Jesus, it will multiply for me too. How much gold I need, how much diamond I need to print $500 trillion every year. 3 for you, 200 trillion for the rest of the world. Because it's going to be enough, white man. Because you want money, right? You want make guns for money. You do everything for money. I buy the production of drugs, every part of this world. There's no drugs no more. I will control the drugs until our children bow down to sin. Because Jesus will never do drugs, I'm saying. But I will control it for you. Legalize it. That you got $20, worth, of what I need, $10 worth of dope on a Friday and a Saturday, from Sunday to Friday, you don't have nothing. So you can be not addicted or spend your money on drugs. When I say that, you can't have no drugs, you can't have no drugs. You got to register with the government, got a card, put the money, and then you can get it. Friday and Saturday. $20 of cocaine, $10 of dope. You don't mix it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to shoot it. No, I have to put it in control. That's your body. I respect that, but you cannot have it when you want, because you're destroying yourself, How many people dying for overdose? So the cartel want to make it for money, so I pay you, cartel. Don't make it like that no more. Because you can't us, You bring so much violence with the drugs, and you know that, and you don't care. So that's money you want? Bow, I pay you. You know what I'm saying? I make it a diplomatic issue with your government, with Mr. Divino that can see, that we tell countries, we paying you now. Don't make the drugs, whatever, where you make the drugs, cartel, I pay you. I got money for you, so I take the money for you and pay. Not money for my country. No, I got $50 billion for you. So your cartel going to have what they make a year, and you get the rest. Not cash, and help, You know how many, what I'm saying, contractors you're going to have, white man. You can go in and work in other countries because you're the one that giving the help, You're in charge, white man. Accept the power to love and control this world completely. There's no power like you no more. What I show with my angel. And I will become an American citizen, That's what my father said, I don't know nothing, white man. I'm just warning you. Don't get the wrath of God, white man. You will lose, My father will draw on you. Make you lose every money that you have become poor to rebuild your country. And what you going to do next, Just accept the power to love. You can have no Pamela Harris, no Donald Trump no more. Have Mr. David Muir that can see that we all their children. I'm saying. You all is children of David Muir, as I can see too. So we can change this world and take evil out of your life, the violence, For your children never get kidnapped, never get hurt, never get shot. I will control the traffic, I will control everything with God, Some bad accident from happening. My father can do everything for us, There will be no more hurricane, no more tornadoes, no more nothing. And the word of God. So you take my fault because I'm going to build all that for you. You take my fault to make me build for you this money and give you tornadoes or to destroy. Now, every house that got destroyed, I can make you a better home for you. A bigger home. There would be no trailer ponds no more. I bring beautiful home for you. So when the day that evil will be gone, we will celebrate that day as our Independence Day. And put $50,000 every taxpayer's account. No, you got to pay your taxes to get all of that. Oh, yeah. Not the $600. You know what I'm saying? No. The $600 a week, you know what I'm saying, is a gift from God, You know what I'm saying? But the $24,000 a year, you got to pay taxes. And women, because you have a child, you got to do $500 extra every week. So you don't do no abortion. You know what I'm saying? If you, that's your body, I cannot stop you. But I do my best because my father would burn you if you do abortion. Because you take a soul. You don't understand. If you get pregnant, that's the body and the soul. So my father already give you a soul for that body to grow. So if you reject the baby, reject the soul is a lost soul. And that's life. So you still take a life. If you keep the baby for 9 months, you don't want the baby, keep the baby. I give you $52,000. And you still can be part of your baby's life. In 2 years, you can have that baby back if you're ready. Still in 5 years. Because that's a prince for me or a princess, And I got palaces for them. No, I don't have the force to care to show the value of life for God. Because I got money to take care of my children. They're not going to need nothing from you. Everything is prepared for them. They got the building, got the hospital, the school, and everything, and they have to go nowhere. And every one of them will have a mom to stay there with them until I can have adoption for them. Once they're 5 years, to feel the love, Because I create $1 billion jobs in this country. I got $200 trillion to spend every year. I'm not going to spend it all, but I spend what I need to spend. It will be a zillionaire country in a time. And every veteran, I make them millionaires. Can't be no soldiers no more. I need about 10 million police officers, You know what I'm saying? To control every spot so evildoers has no chance no more to hurt us, to kill us, to rape us, to do everything. I have to control the crime. Zero crime, for evil has no power no more. My Father will take it. If we don't do nothing, and people got to accept, that we're doing it together. People that do the crime going life in jail. There's no parole, no bail no more. We have to be strong. To be the better world for our children. Without no violence. Without no evil. Born without no saying 63 never get old. And you will know when you die, you don't have to cry for pop or mom. Because you're going to heaven. Jesus knew. Because he was born without no sin. If evil is gone, your children will bow down to sin. So why you have to cry now? Mom says 63, she never get old or pop, And you know that, now if they die, God called them, they're going to heaven, and you have to live your life to go to heaven to see them. It's just bye, Mom. I see you later. So you don't have to cry no more. We might celebrate because we're not going to bury nobody. You just go like Jesus. You have no sin. But you're going to lose that flesh, that 63 when you pierce the sun. But your spirit will pierce the sun, and you got a body like Jesus, 33 years old. So your family can recognize you. Yeah, God made you. He knows, your face and everything. Has power to believe, You're going to see me. White man, 62, never get old. Power with angels, We can't fix the world like that. The world cannot be fixed, We're going to a nuclear war anyway. You know that. There's no weapon that may not going to use it on time. The more your children born, the more violent they're going to be, because evil is there for that, to make it happen for you, to glorify Him, so my Father can end this world. If you kill yourself by millions, and a nuclear war, why my Father got to give you life again? That's what He said, I give you my only son as a ransom, not to destroy my beautiful world. All you do, white man, is make things to destroy the word of God for money. All your politicians do and attach themselves to the Muslim world, think they can have them if they have a nuclear war, attach themselves to India. You don't get nothing like that, white man. It's only my Father and me that can show you that, we have power to control every country. If you accept, the power to love and save this world for God. That's why to become a zillionaire country, white man, you don't have to worry about money no more, about power. But the power to love, not the power of your politicians to control, or with your power to buy, to tell people what to do. This is what to do. I got armies to attack you, to kill, to give more power to evil. Everything can be done, and to peace with angel that would serve me. I'm the last one, white man, and I am your blood. I'm the only man that loves you, because I can see that you are my children. Don't lose this beautiful land, white man. If you don't free them, you let my Father free them, you will lose, white man. Don't lose. Always be a winner. But you cannot win with Pamela Harris or Donald Trump. They are killers. They kill people. They're going to be burned. You want peace, white man? You want a better world for your children? Without no fossil fuel, without no violence? Make the state, white man, and accept David Miller as the priest of your estate. I can do nothing for you. My Father will drown you. And the cost, of the damages, you're going to lose all the money that you stole from the Native American. Because bien mal acquis cannot be profitable, white man. If you kill for something, it can never be profitable. But if you change and accept the forgiveness of God, and save the word of God from communism, from everything, from the violence, from terrorism and everything, because you accept, to make the state for the Native American that you care for their land and their God, and make them part of our lives now, to have a life to multiply. We conquer this world. We take the world from evil, and we're all going to be happy together. We can make it happen, for our children to have a better life, a safer life in this world, and never worry about oxygen or water, because the fossil fuel is trying us, and you see the impact, what I'm saying, of what you're doing to other countries that have no rain, misery, violence, power to evil, multiplying, the vows. Listen to me, white man. I'm the last one. 63 never get old. With the power of angel. You're not alone, white man. You know that. They told you. But they're not, UFOs. They are angels waiting for you to surrender to God. So I can take over with Mr. David Mion that can say, that's going to bring all our soldiers back home. To become police officers, not soldiers no more. My father don't want soldiers in this world. Because soldiers killed the Son of God, crucified the Son of God, and the order of Pontius Pilate, So that's still soldiers that dropping bomb on children. Who's killing the children in Palestine? Who's killing the children in Ukraine? They're not soldiers. That's the same soldiers that killed the innocent Son of God, that's still killing innocent children in this world. My father don't want soldiers no more. They become police officers in the army of God, I make them bulletproof, and they cannot kill nobody. And with time, we're not going to make real bullet no more. But we're going to real bullet for. Your children both now saying that they destroy every nuclear weapon that you made. And be together to free in the world, without no sin. And that's life, That's life and eternal life, When my father called you, you know you're going to heaven. So I have to cry for. No more death, no more crying, no more pain. You know what I'm saying? If we have no cancer in heaven, my father will take the cancer out too. As long as you let me clean for him. I have to clean the atmosphere of God. Can't take no more, white man. You're pushing the fuel, you know that, but your politicians has a problem, politics with the Muslim, well, they're going to be there and buy the fuel from them, And from that, what you think they got money to get terrorists like that because of money of the fuel. So they're going to need us, when they have no money for the fuel. So I've got money for them to accept, women to be free in their country, in Africa, anywhere. Because for what I do now, they're going to accept my children as homosexuals, as lesbians, as transgenders to have a life, to live their life and be free at last. Everybody is supposed to have a life here. That's the word of God makes you to live. They accept you for who you are. Because you cannot judge and condemn people that love, When you killing people and people that in love, as a man can love a man. As a woman can love a woman, as a transgender that I pay for you to have, your surgery to change your sex life. That's your body. Belong to you. And to evil, because evil got power in that body. But you have to control yourself, from your spirit. Because you cannot reborn from that body that belong to evil. You can only reborn from the spirit. But when evil is gone, that body belongs to God too. Like Jesus' body belonged to God. That's why he has resurrection. You understand now? It's the same process. No, you have to understand that. God is real. He just wants peace, Whatever money you want, it's not the problem about money. It's about, having every soul come back to God because he told you. I make a big party for saving one soul. Yeah, he did. And he said to you, my son was dead, but he came back to me. Now he's alive. So let's come back to God, Jesus' ways, and live the way he just lived for 33 years. He never do anything wrong to us, with his hands. And the problem is your hands. Believe that, white man. You know what I'm saying? If you make the state, I will control every hands, not to do evil no more, so you can be God. Yeah, I can control your hands. I just need the person. I put 100,000 angels in every state. Yeah, to control your children to go into school. And after that, when the children go to school, they're responsible for the street now. 30,000 angels in the street every 8 hours. And I got agencies that will control your area, that will know who you are, that will live with you, to know when a stranger comes, they will know. Because we know each other when you live in an area, right? You're going to open your eyes now. No more death, no more crying, no more pain, white man. That's what I bring to you. Because Jesus, he told you how to do it, to love each other, not to listen to men, or listen to politicians, Give them power, be president, be big shot, and send your children to war to get the power, get the money. Who get the pain? That's not them, that's not rich men, that's not star, that's not, people in the media. That minorities and middle class children that go to war to be killed and bring the pain to you. And those people never got pain. Those politicians never got pain because you listen to men and what they make with your money, weapons, nuclear, you know what I'm saying? Toxic, cancer. And those, people that make, those weapons, what they give you now, chemotherapy, they're still making money on us now. After making the weapons, that give us any type of cancer. If you let me clean for God, the atmosphere of God, it will clean for you too. My Father can clean for you. Take every cancer. He can. He will. What Jesus said to you. The wind blows preciously. I know where it's come from. And I know where it goes. It is when the Spirit enters you that you know God loved His world so much, He gave His only Son as a ransom not to destroy it. So my Father don't want you to destroy this world, white man. Because you will glorify evil and He will destroy it. If you kill yourself, in a nuclear war by millions, why my Father got to give your life evil one? So it can be to that, white man. We have to stop politicians, forgetting that way. Because that's us that could suffer. And they plan to have bunkers themselves, to hide, And let us have the 1,000-degree Fahrenheit, as you see in the movie that you call Terminator. You never see the woman in that fence with that baby. Because she had no protection. But those coward politicians, they hide with their family in bunkers. And we can get to 1,000-degree Fahrenheit. And they will not care. Because they got us into politics now. I don't do no politics dirty, filthy, ugly like that. I do the politics of the land with Mr. David Mew. Only to protect my children from evil. If you choose evil, white man, you will get evil. Make the state, white man, you don't have no time. You're going to get the wrath of God and lose everything. Because you build on top of evil. You stole, you kill for everything that you have. When you came here, what you have, what you had when you came here. Butt naked, nothing. Look at you now, white man. Telling the world what you do. People that work with their sweat, you're telling them what to do now. Yeah. Because you get the power to buy from you. And that's their power. Politicians has no power. That's the power to be useful to every country because, you bought for $1 trillion in a week, white man. That's your power to buy that, give politicians power. They have no power. Your children give them power. They coward, hiding, by a microphone, tell your children to go care for them. And their children, what they doing? Stealing your money. Do not your children get cooked and stealing. Joe Biden child never pay taxes, caught in trouble. And you're dying for them. No. Stop dying. Must to leave now. Know what I'm saying? David May will bring every soldiers home who don't do no war no more. Become police officers. And they qualify to have $1 million home. Because I need 10 million, so I give very advantage to them. Make them bulletproof. Cars and all. Because they're the one that have to take care to give us the peace. We don't live without no police. That's not politicians that guarantee your life. That's the police. Now, the Navy SEAL, the Special Forces are evildoers going to know now. And they know that, police officers got 6 months of training. They're not afraid of them. They attack them. They shoot at them. They do everything. If you shoot at the police, that life in jail. And make the bulletproof, they don't have to kill you. I change everything. White man. I know what I'm doing with my father. Because he's coaching me. For me to make no mistake. That's his war. That's his holy war against evil. If you want to believe, white man, believe the only man that loves you, that can see you as my children. I just want peace for our children, a better world, a safer world, that we all want, all of us, for our children. Born without no sin, 63 never get old. What best you can wish for your children? Straight to heaven. The sin is gone because we fought for it. And that day, I'm going to make it the 4th of July. I put $50,000 in every taxpayer's account to celebrate that day. There will be no church upon by the time we will have a home with the in-ground pool to celebrate that day. Or Independence Day. The real independence of this world without no evil. That's what you say, the free world. Without no evil, white man. If you want to fight for your children, if you love your children, your grandchildren to come in a better world, without no nuclear war coming, let's fight together. Let's put David Muir into power. And I'm here, waiting. Make this state for Native American. It's just a little state. It's a marble state. I'm going to be a marble state, for them to have toys, I make you big, white man. I do the politics of the land. I build so much building for you to cut the price of life. You don't pay for bridge. You don't pay for parking. You don't pay for nothing. I don't do no entrapment. I pay. I got the money. You can give your money. Although you see, things I do, I give the president $1 million now. I give senators $600,000. Yeah, you can pay them, but I pay, the money from God, Mayor $250, governors $500, I raise them to see I'm not your enemies, but your politics, It's just evil. It's not working for God. Too many people are dying. Evil has too much power now. I'm saying, listen to me, white man. I'm the only man that loves you and love your children because you are my children. I got to prepare a better future, for our children that come over the world. To one day to say, you are free from evil. No more death, no more crying, no more pain. Yes, Haïtien, t'as fonti parler à blanc, plus temps parler à blanc, on avait deux jambes d'eau là, prophète a dit que ça, bon Dieu, me dit muscadet, on a perdu muscadet, si nous pas font gens à muscadet. Parce que bagay ça a toujours arrivé, il a toujours arrivé, où est jamais arrivé. On a des gens poissons, on des oreillons, qu'on y a son d'autres encore, il a toujours arrivé que muscadet a tué, on sait de monde. Qui pas des armes on a mis ou que les arrêter bon depuis son bagage ou dit ou pas venir dans les places son intimidation les pour qu'on ait que sérieux pour ne pas venir on c'est ça une intimidation mais même intimidation pas dans c'est la vie en prison pas tuer monde encore on a un plan ça autour pour venir délivrer nous mais avec la violence mais pas montrer l'autre chose. Et toute violence, c'est fait pour Satan. Haïtien, comprenez-moi. C'est moi qui c'est où? C'est petit maintenant. Si je mon président là, américain, c'est son président qui a Haïtien, c'est petit territoire. C'est qui ça l'a fait là? Pas bien habillé encore. Tout c'est aider l'autre peuple pour retirer misère. Et me l'argent pour ça. Pas venir faire belle Haïtien. Mais pas mourir. Pour se mourir là, on va belle. Et nous perdons. Petit nous a besoin, mais nous tous jeunes, tous ces petits, nous n'avons pas besoin de personne mourir. Mourir pas bon, mourir c'est pour Satan. C'est Satan nous va pouvoir les tuer, il a tué l'autre comme ça. Ah, c'était Guy Philippe pour faire révolution pour pays, arranger pour bandits, arrêter. Je mets Miscadin sous pouvoir avec Guy Philippe, pays a sauvé Haïtien. Mais si on perd Miscadin là, parce que Miscadin comme si nous avons qu'on y a là, on a des bagailles. On y a dit comme ça, nèg la pas de gazam, il juste crasé là. Pas quand tu un monde qui pas gazam, qui pas tirer sur vous. Même si tu un monde qui tirer sur vous, bon Dieu boulot quand même. Pas gen gens tu un monde pour bon Dieu pas boulot, pas gen sa pièce. Pierre t'a tué pour Jésus, pour sauver Jésus. Même bandit, ça a été venu attaquer Jésus pour kidnapper, pour le crucifier. Est-ce qu'il n'a pas dit Pierre déposer les âmes? Mais pour qui nous a tué? Si pas qu'à tuer pour Jésus, mes amis, papa boulot quand même, qui nous a tué là pour lui? Faites tête nous travail, nous haïtiens, nous non Jésus, nous n'en passons, nous tout bagaille qui pas nous vérité. Ou pas qu'à tuer. Son péché, ou pas qu'à tuer, nous pas qu'à la vie, ou pas la vie. Est-ce qu'on peut prendre la vie ou pas la vie, haïtien? C'est ça où les philosophies, ils ne comprennent comme si soit à l'école ou faire ou faire philosophe, son philosophe. Non. Et pas philosophie à ça. C'est philosophie à bon Dieu pour attendre. Il n'y a pas qu'à tuer là. Ou pas on bête, c'est bête qui a tué. Ou pas les bêtes là tuer, obligé de tuer pour survivre, ou même ou pas besoin de tuer pour survivre. Ou bien manger, ou bien bagarre pour faire 4 heures. Pour ça, c'est mon nom tueur pour survivre. Vous comprenez? C'est bête là. Bête la besoin l'autre bête les tuer pour manger ou même ou pas manger monde. C'est pour qu'ils soient tués monde là. Ou pas tuer monde on en veut pour manger ou tuer monde pour prendre un avantage ou kidnapper ou tuer ou voler ou tuer pour prendre ça gain. Sont pas bêtes. Ou un esprit pour monter en l'air à vivre pour tout temps gain temps à bon Dieu. Suspendre tuer monde pour tuer ou perdre. Quel que soit gens on tue ou perdre. C'est ça fait Jésus dit comme ça, virer l'autre bon machoué. Son monde bon calotte, balle l'autre bon machoué, pas le fait violence avec pour tuer nous perdre. Donc pick-up de sort. Il est dit Pierre ça, même pour défendre, qui était mort Pierre. C'est papa m'a bon la vie back ou même moi perdu. Faut nous comprendre haïtien. Gardez vidéo, passer vidéo pour nous connaître qui ça m'a venu faire pour haïtien. Prends Guy Philippe à muscat de mettre sous pouvoir. Parce que ça n'a pas venir faire rien là. Ou pas, ouais, qu'on y a là, on a des médias à parler en pile de légal et des discours. Et pas discours qui fait rien pour tout ça, c'est boule. Tout ça, c'est boule. Pas qu'il n'y a pas de parole encore. Nous prenons trop de parole dans mes Jovenel, nous prenons trop de parole dans mes Matéli, nous prenons parole dans mes Ariel, nous prenons trop de parole, c'est pas pour encore. On parler avec blanc, pas mettre manger dans la bouche. C'est Internet qui a fait comme si le monde où on va parler, on en télévision, de tout côté, puis on ne pas qu'il pour payer parce qu'on peut pouvoir là, pour blanc qui a accepté Africain Vinchuin dans le pays. On a amené Dominicains pour Vinchuin. Arabe, écoutez-moi, Arabe. On va faire la guerre, Arabe. On va craser le pays d'Haïti, on va faire occupation entrée. Qui des bagages yo fait non gens pour yo fait non camper fait bagage nous dit nous parler dominicain parle ambassade non parle ambassade non c'est pas diplomatique li va passer c'est encore attaquer Saint-Domingue soit attaquer on soit attaquer ambassade baba dans pays ou papa on avait c'est pays ou attaquer parler nous toujours fait bail fou on nous concentrer à Guy Philippe là pour nous aller mener moun dans capitale là n'a joué et n'a joué. J'entends la maison font petit bail petit bail pas petit j'entends des matrandé non 1 million moun 1 million prince 5 moun vinn devant parler à mettre Guy Philippe à miscader ce pouvoir pour sauver pays là suspend si fait petit bagaille rot si on font bagaille sérieux pour nous sortir pour le monde nous sortir devant parler nous Guy Philippe c'est pas Aristide c'est pas personne qui a fait pour rien pas ça bon c'est Aristide qui vend pays aux privatisation pour les cartonner pour jeune pouvoir qu'on n'y en a pas de la balance encore. Que bon Dieu bénisse, peuple haïtien. En me renversant, on a battu que le tronc de l'arbre de la liberté des Noirs. Il repoussera par ses racines parce qu'elles sont profondes et nombreuses. C'est où pied bois peuple. On a des racines ça pour mettre en bas pied bois. Et puis par bon l'autre jeune racine nous racine tout neuf. Pas n'est ancien que là. Qu'on y a pied bois ou pas le fléri. Et on pas le faire pile mango pour tout peuple à manger. Et puis m'a venu dans pays pour me boire plus mango. Que bon Dieu bénisse peuple haïtien. God bless. Pas oublier samedi non. Si ne pas mériter miscade dans ni plat. N'a perdu. Que bon Dieu bénisse peuple haïtien. Pendant fait chaud, c'est de ça au bas de fer pendant le show. Que bon Dieu bénisse, God bless, peace and love.